Okay, let's start our spicy sausage spaghetti off. What you got here is about a pound of spicy Italian sausage that you want to brown, bust up, move around, and all that wonderful shit. Okay, now that the sausage has been successfully browned, it's time to deglaze the pan. I'm not even going to remove the sausage because I kind of do want it to soak up a little bit of this red wine. You want about a quarter of a cup of red wine, maybe a little more. And just give it a minute to get all those wonderful little bits of meat and flavor put up by the red wine, and then we'll be ready to add our other ingredients for our sauce. Now, at some point, you have to get a pot of water boiling for your spaghetti. I really don't need to show you that. Okay, once the red wine has gotten up all it's going to get up, you want to add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. You can find this at any old grocery store. And then about a half a bottle of Cholula hot sauce. You can use whatever hot sauce you like. I like Cholula. It's not the hottest in the universe, but it is, I think, one of the best. And then you want to add a half a teaspoon of basil and about a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Okie dokie, after it's had a bit to simmer, you want to add just a pinch of sugar. And the reason you want to add this is just to get rid of that tin taste from the can of tomatoes. And then a good amount of freshly ground black pepper. The reason you don't want to add any salt is there is a ton of salt in the sausage and in the canned tomatoes. Also, there is a bit in the hot sauce. So if you do add salt, be very careful with it. So just a little bit of sugar and some pepper. And then stir this around and let this simmer for just a bit. And we'll be ready for the next step. After it's simmered for a couple of minutes, you want to add a half a cup of heavy cream. This is optional. It does take down the heat a bit, but if you really want it hot, leave this out. I will say this did add a nice bit of richness to it, and it was still plenty hot when we got done with it. All right, so half a cup of heavy cream. Then you want to let it simmer, and about this time, I would start the water for your pasta. Okay, so as you can see here, through the magic of cooking show editing, our pasta is cooked and drained and awaiting the glorious sauce that we've been simmering for at least 20 minutes. And there we go. Now, you want to grab your tongs, and you just want to twist all of this around and make sure each and every single noodle is coated, and you want to make sure the lovely sausage is evenly dispersed. Okay, to serve, you want to grab a bowl and put the spaghetti in kind of a little nested thing like this. I think it's about 4 ounces. And then to finish it off, you want to spoon just a little bit more of that spicy spaghetti sauce over the top of this. Add a little bit more meat to it. And then just some Parmesan cheese. And, of course, some freshly ground black pepper. And that is spicy sausage spaghetti done.